Hey everyone, Joe here, Mobile Mechanic Repair and Solutions. We're doing another follow-up video with our green machine, Dodge Challenger. Today we've got our PCM came back from HP Tuners and we're gonna install it. We weren't able to capture the removal just because it was a time crunch. It's raining, which it's actually raining right now. But this car has less than 2 weeks. We're going to be on the road heading to Walker Induction Solutions. It's pretty simple removal. We're on the right hand passenger side firewall. I did remove 2 bolts out of this bar just to give us a little more wiggle room. I couldn't pull up the ECU because of the plugs were just a little too big. When we did the removal, I'll just do a quick recap since I didn't capture it on video. What we did was I had the driver's door open. So, you know, the Challenger's windows go up and down, and I didn't want to have no interference. The battery's been unhooked ever since, and it's just how we did it. But what we did was we pulled out the bottom panel of the trunk, folded the seats forward, so we're still able to gain access to put the battery cable on, only because you can't open the trunk when the battery's unhooked. And being that HP tuners can take up to 3 weeks, we were lucky enough, we got it shipped out, and from when they received it to when we got it back, I think was less than 6 days. So it was pretty quick turnaround. So just kind of going back on everything we're doing, we're putting a turbo on this car and we need the PCM upgraded. We sent it off to HP Tuners. They did the modification upgrade so we can read, write, and tune, and that's the whole point of this part of the build on the video. We're just doing a quick follow along, trying to capture as much as we can. There's gonna be plenty of people out here that are gonna be needing to do this as the cars get newer. You know, it's just everything's electronic, so this is just one step. Don't know that I'm gonna be able to capture this here. Not really a good spot. Maybe we'll see how it goes. So anyway, HP Tuner says after we install this, hook up to the VCM scanner and clear the DTCs via the controls special function before we were to attempt to start the car. So what I got to do is, the reason why I moved this bar here was because the plugins just didn't have enough slack to get it out. It's kind of a tight spot. I don't know if you can hear, but it is raining. I would like to fire this car up, clear the DTCs, and kind of conclude that part of the video with this. Just want to be careful you're getting your plug-in nice and square so you don't bend on your pins. If you didn't know, if your car is under warranty and you have your PCM unlocked, it very well may void almost all your warranties. Lucky for us, we're not worried about that. There's just not a lot of room right here, I'll tell you that. Need to get this up and out, get this top plug on. Getting with that weather stripping right there. There we go. That's the most of it. We got one small bracket to put on. We got one little rubber bump stop. That's going to go on the very bottom of the PCM. This was a little bump stop. I guess it's not rubber, it's plastic. It's more of an anti-vibration thing. I took it off before I sent it out just so I still had it when it was going to return. When you go to remove yours, you'll see it. Mine just didn't seem to be in there super firm. Let's see if we can get you down there to see where I put it. Yeah, it's just right down there in the bottom middle there. This view of this might not be the best, but I'm not gonna lie, there's just not a lot of room here. Got this bracket. Go in to the PCM. And sit on top of this crossbar. So the whole time that my PCM's been gone, my battery cable's been off. I've had my car cover on it just because if I just didn't want to run into any other issues that are unknown about hooking up the battery with the PCM disconnected. We did unhook the IBS sensor and then the negative battery cable prior to disconnecting the PCM. See, I got a couple wrenches here. I think the PCM's 10 mil. Yeah. Feel free to shoot any questions if you have any. To get this tightened up, I got 2 bolts on the other side. I think I pulled one out just so I can move this black bar here. I needed just a little more room to get the connector all the way open. Let's see, we got a 13 mil here. So my plan is we'll get this done. I'm going to climb back in the car. I'm going to hook on the negative cable and then I'll hook in my IBS battery sensor. Let's see, I'm going to take you to the other side here. I left one in, I took one out. It was just so I could pull that back. I needed maybe another 1/2 inch. And that was just so I could pull the PCM up. There wasn't a lot of room on the cables. And then when you flip open that back connector, there's just not a lot of room. So we should be ready to rewrite and tune this car as needed. Really looking forward to it. I'm going to get a material list together. We should have all of our parts here within the next week. I'll get everything laid out. I'll kind of show everybody a little more of what we got going on. I know we got a couple of simple videos going on here, but they're definitely going to get a little more thorough here as we start tearing this car apart. Let's see, a couple plastic clips. I'm going to tuck up underneath the hood hinge right there. Alright. I think I got a couple of push pins out across the top. I do one. Yeah, just a couple left here. Can't quite see with that light right there. There it is right there. That one. That one. Got 2 left. Let's see. Looks like one more right there. I'll get better at narrating too. I'm not used to commentating on my own videos. That one goes there. This one's gonna go right down there. That's it. So that's the PCM install. Pretty standard. This here is just a recap. HP Tuners, one more time, says after reinstalling your modified PCM using the VCM scanner, clear the vehicle's DTCs. Looks like it's going to be pretty standard. They do say download and install the latest VCM suite. I have already done that. So let's hop back into the car here, because we can't open the trunk. The battery's disconnected. And again, if you didn't notice, I had the door open when I unhooked the battery cable, so my window was still down that little bit. So when I go to close it, it's not interfering. I don't think it would leak water in. I have a car cover just because I have this pine tree right here. What I didn't think about though was my seat being all the way back, or most of the way back, because I was sitting there working on it. Alright, I left the trunk floor out so I could do this specifically. Negative cable on. Oh, I didn't bring in my wrench. As long as I can get my trunk open, then should be alright. Oh, you can always open trunk right there. Get your little pull lever. Sorry if my camera's not shining in the right spot. I'm laying down in a little awkward spot. I think the only thing I don't have on me is a set of keys. Hold tight. We'll fast forward through this part. I'll be right back. Alright, our MPVI is plugged into the OBD2 port. Ignition to run. Clear DTCs. Right here, connect the vehicle. HP says go here, vehicle control special functions, to clear DTCs via the directions they sent me. Them are incorrect. So diagnostic info, read DTCs, clear DTCs, exit. Just gonna try this one other way with it on scanning. There we go. No DTCs detected. Gonna exit. Start the car. Alright, green machine's back on the road. PCM upgraded, unlocked, HP tuner. We did the PCM install. We connected the VCM through HP tuner. I think we got a pretty good coverage. So our next step's going to be is meeting with Mike Walker at Walker Induction Solutions and getting ready to put a turbo in here. 2 weeks to the countdown. I should have some goodies arriving soon. I'll lay everything out. We'll do a walk around the car, talk about the parts we're going to install. I'm kind of new to HP tuner as well, but let's see, stop scanning. Right here, disconnect from vehicle. And that's it. Mobile Mechanic Repair and Solutions. We'll keep posting videos of this build as we go. They're definitely going to get a lot more detailed. Keep an eye out if you want to tune, upgrade your Challenger or your Dodge or your Hemi. These are going to be a lot of the steps you're going to need. If you don't put a turbo on, but you still want to do tuning, there's still a lot of stuff. So check us out, follow along, and see what we got in store. Talk soon.